Alfonso's here, the Godfather of the game. Many years of wisdom, remember his name. Speakers on stage, they'll drop the keys. Unlock your power and seize the breeze.
I want you to draw this, okay? So let's start with the E. E stands for employee, okay? The employee is going to trade their most valuable asset, which is time, for money. What's more valuable, time or money? Absolutely. But think about this. People start as an employee. They trade the most valuable asset, which is time, for money. Now, the next quadrant is S. This is self-employed. This could be, maybe a dentist, a tradesperson that runs their own business, their own trade. Maybe it's a lawyer. So meaning the business cannot operate without them. They are self-employed. In essence, this is the first jump that people make. They go from a regular traditional job, like we all know and understand, and they take a jump into entrepreneurship. And so it's self-employed. You are still trading your most valuable asset, which is what? For what? And so, which means that even if you're the operator of a restaurant and you are physically stuck in that business where you haven't leveraged to other team members, you haven't leveraged people, you are self-employed. This includes doctors, lawyers, dentists, because if you can't work, you're not going to be able to earn. Okay? So you are still on this side of the quadrant, either employment or self-employed. Then people start becoming business owners. This is when you enter ultimate entrepreneurship, where now you leverage people, right? You leverage people to make money. That's a function. That's a function of a business, right? So you create a system where you're leveraging people to make money. And then the top one is investor. And an investor, once you have money, most people want to spend the money, by the way. But if you leverage your money, if you leverage money to create more money. So what investors do, the people that have the investor mindset, they invest into income producing assets that create more money, and they turn around and invest that money that came in into more income producing assets that create more money. And so these are the four quadrants. You got employee, you got business owner, you got self-employed, you got investor.
What's going on, Alberta? I am so excited because we are coming to you for 3 different events in 3 different cities. Everything will start at our Real Estate Wealth Expo on Saturday, April the 11th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guess what? We're doing it in Edmonton. So Edmonton will be there on Saturday, April the 11th. And we're gonna be learning about all things real estate. And I'm bringing 15 different presenters, vendors, and it's gonna be an incredible day. Sunday, we're going to Calgary, April the 12th, Sunday, April the 12th. You gotta be there. Look, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a full house. Calgary, the last time we were there, it was on fire. We ran out of chairs. It was incredible. And so we're coming back for the Real Estate Wealth Expo. We're gonna bring 15 different presenters. We're gonna have vendors. And so the Real Estate Wealth Expo will happen Saturday, April the 11th in Edmonton, and Sunday, April the 12th in Calgary. Both days, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. So we're excited, and guess what? We're not gonna just take off from Alberta without going to Lethbridge. That's right, we're going to Lethbridge on Monday evening, April the 13th. Hey, my lucky number, April the 13th, Monday. Make sure you make it to the Cash Flow Summit. That evening is gonna be wild. 15 different presenters, vendors, and it's an incredible 3 days in Alberta. And so why am I so excited about Alberta? Alberta still has the best real estate. The entire country is coming to Alberta. So you don't want to get priced out of your own market. Right now, we are living through the best of times. Right now, we're seeing more opportunity than we've ever seen. Right now, you have to learn all the skills to optimize and maximize all the opportunities that are available in this market. So we have 3 events all happening in Alberta, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Get signed up, and guess what? All of them for $15. So Edmonton, Calgary, $15. Sign up down below, get all your information, and I'm gonna see you guys there. When your money is working for you, that means that you no longer have to work. You choose to work. You get to work. You don't have to go to work. Some people in this world, they have to go to work to pay their bills. And so you don't want to have to go to work. You want to choose to do the things that you love. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. A life is meant to be well lived. A life is meant to be well lived. My 5-year-old daughter asked her one time, "What do you know about money?" She says, "Some people have it and some people don't." And it's usually because of the way they think. And so a lot of people, I would say 96% of the people are out there are in here on this side of the quadrant. So you have this side of the quadrant and you have the ultimate entrepreneur side of the quadrant. On this side, they trade their time for money. The people, even if they make a jump, this could be a business professional, it could be someone that's a solopreneur. You are in business, but you're still trading your time for money, because if you don't show up, if you don't work, the money doesn't come in. So you're still trading your time for money. When you become a business owner, you own a system. And when you own a system, for example, McDonald's is a system, right? So McDonald's sells a system to others. When you own a system, then you leverage people to make money. And then so usually people start from here, they make a jump to here. And they go from self-employed to business owners, and the ultimate is to become an investor, where now your money is making you money. Expand, baby. Expand is coming to Ottawa for the very first time, and we are about to make history right here in the Chateau Laurier. We just signed the contract, and this is going to be the venue that we're going to have for our amazing 9th edition of the Expand Investor Conference. And you see the elegance, you see the size. We're going to have close to 1,000 attendees here. We're going to have over 100 vendors. We're going to have over 60 different presenters throughout the weekend. This is going to be wild, guys. You have to come to our next Expand May 1, 2, and 3. May 1, 2, and 3, 2026, our 9th edition of our Expand Investor Conference. And there's no better time in history to get involved with real estate and to optimize and maximize all the opportunities that are happening right now. But you got to come to this conference to figure it out. With 60 plus presenters, we're going to talk about U.S. investing, raising capital. We're going to talk about multifamily. We got this massive stage coming here. We're making plans. We took on the entire venue. If you're coming in from out of town, you can stay in this beautiful, beautiful heritage building that's been here for 114 years. This is gonna be our best and biggest expand yet, and you can't miss it. All you gotta do is look at the information down below, get signed up, and we'll see you